Hello everyone. Today we're going to be going over the Fire and Ice Exotic mission on Legendary difficulty as a solo player. You will be spawned into this icy area. Basically, just kill all the enemies and follow my footsteps into the next area.
Tradition should change for the right reasons. Time for your first test, Guardian.
Again, you just want to kill everything in this area as well and just move along. Finally, we made it to Firebase Imperator. Here, you want to, again, kill everything, specifically the big Cabal, the Colossus in the back. He will drop some door codes that we'll need for the next area, as you can see. So, again, take out all his friends and pick up the door codes. Once you picked up the door codes, you'll need to go to the center console and activate the blast doors, or open the blast doors, which are right in front of us. This alarm is very reminiscent of Star Wars. Now in this area, again, you want to defeat all the enemies. They will spawn several ways, which again will get progressively harder. Once the enemies are defeated, an opening to the Ascendant Plane is opened, and you'll be able to get an imbalanced And now we're moving into the first traversal section. You want to jump right into the middle. You'll see I use this rock to get up there. You don't necessarily need to. But there's an opening right in the middle of this pillar. And you'll just jump straight down. From here, just follow my steps. It is very easy to get lost and it will take some time to go through. Again, just follow my gameplay and it'll get you to the correct area.
PRAXIC, which I know no one in the system cares what happens to me, least of all you. But I spoke with your emissary and I need to know. Tell me if I'm not meant to be a weapon.
The Guardian can confirm it. Our records state from the Council witnessed on Kepler that they voted for the weapon. And it's the Guardian. I hope Six hasn't killed your ghost already. Because Six used you. And he doesn't plan on leaving until you're dead.
You're wrong. This is temporary. We made a deal. Six will honor it.
Alright, finally, we made it. This is where you use the imbalanced octant. This will open up the next area up the stairs. And this is where we're going into our first full combat arena slash mechanics area. To start off this section, think of it as a square. There are 4 hoops or 4 circles, as you can see, on each corner of the square. The 2 are white, 2 are black. You will need to throw balls through all of those hoops, which will turn them into full-on blights. 2 black blights and 2 white blights. The way we do this is by defeating specific enemies. There's going to be 2 on each side. 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side. On the right side we have 2 taken. On the left side, on the right side we have 2 taken. On the left side we have 2 cabal. As you can tell, I already defeated 1 taken on the right, and then I defeated this cabal on the left. This will create black balls to throw at the black circles. So again, you will need to defeat 1 taken and then a cabal for black, or cabal and taken again for the black, or you will need to defeat 2 taken in a row to get white balls, or 2 cabal in a row to get white balls. That portion, relatively straightforward. When it comes to dunking slash throwing the balls, you will see that if you do too many at once, it will become imbalanced and will not count. So to keep that in mind, throw 3 balls in, clear out some enemies, and throw the 1 ball that's left over into the other actual circle. So whatever it's corresponding to. So 3 balls into 1 white, and then the extra ball into the other white, if you can. And then basically clear out the enemies, clear out the middle section, which will spawn 2 bosses, 1 taken and 1 cabal. In this instance, it's the cabal boss. Just defeat them. And yeah, that's really it. Again, if you put in too many balls at the same time into one of the circles, it will basically wipe your progress. So the most you want to do at a time is 3, and then do the other one, and then again do 3 in the other one, then do this one with just 1 more. Every circle requires 4 balls. I should actually mention that. So good luck. This will take some time. Took me a few tries. It's not a no respawning area, as you can see. It's a full white blight right there. And then the other one is pretty much ready. I should be throwing that ball right there, but I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. Should have just kept going. But it is what it is. So again, it will take some time. Even with my video cut, it took a while to get everything taken care of. Alright, wow, that was a long one. I'm just exhausted. But here, once we're done, we are going to be picking up an octant of balance. Once we picked it up, you basically just want to turn around here from the center. Take the balance octant. There we go. Turn around and go back into the gateway that we came through. Here we're going to use the balanced octant. This in turn will flip the ascendant plane from the light side to the dark side, creating an opening for us to go through. And here we go. We made it to the final boss arena, the Disciple of Hera. Basically, just bring down his health pools. If you're paying attention, you'll see two circles on the left and on the right towards the top. This is the same mechanic we had from earlier. Again, just try to defeat him try to basically bring his health down as quickly as you can to the last section. That's when the mechanics will kick in. You'll see there's enemies on the right hand side and the left hand side. There are 2 Taken and 2 Cabal. Again, same type of principle. You will need to defeat one of each to get the ability to use the black balls to throw them into the circles. So keep that in mind. You'll see what I do here is I defeat everything on the right side before I move over to the left side, which was, in retrospect, a mistake. I should have kept the Taken alive and just focused on the smaller Cabal enemies while damaging the boss. I do switch my build around to the Getaway Artist build just for health reasons. Once you've done enough damage to the boss, he will move over to the right side of the map. Same idea here, defeat all the enemies and bring his health down to the last quarter. Sometimes we love a good cheese. But now this is where the real difficulty of this fight comes in. You will need to actually do mechanics. We will need to do the mechanics that we did before. Currently we don't have anything spawned. So we'll need to spawn in our enemies by using the 2 switches that are towards the center of the room on the floating platforms. This one spawns the taken enemies, and the other one spawns the Cabal enemies. Something else to keep in mind is that if you use the switch, it will despawn the opposite enemy. So get your buff and then use the switch to bring in the other enemy type. As you can tell here, I get the buff from the taken, and then I go and activate the other side. Also be careful of the boss. His minigun is a laser. That is the most difficulty I had in this mission, was getting the enemies to spawn via using these switches. The boss tends to literally melt your health. Slowly but surely, you'll get there. Once his shield is down, the difficulty of the mission wanes, and just bring his health down and defeat him. You will also need to defeat the rest of the enemies as they don't despawn. And there you go. You'll be transported to the room, and
Praxic.
this is where you get the Praxic Blade / lightsaber.
Know this, Guardian. You and your blade are a force for good, balanced between light and darkness.
The mission is not done yet. You'll go into almost like a training situation with the actual Praxic Blade. It's fun. Just use it. Follow the prompts. You'll enjoy it. I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching, especially if you've stuck around this long. Let me know what color you're going to be using on your Praxic Blade. I know what I'm going to be using on mine. Red all the way. Again, if you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one.
There's no way out for you either. It can't just be me. I can't be alone in this. You'll understand.
taken your first steps towards Praxic dogma. For whatever the hell that's worth.